Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look back at some of the older stoves that I picked up in various surplus places. We're going to try them out and see how they perform. Some of these I picked up years ago and have never used. Some of these picked up recently in some surplus places or secondhand stores. We're going to try them out and see if they still have any use to them. So let's check it out. So I thought this would be an awesome video for today. It's a nice kind of laid back video. I have two of these stoves here that we're going to be testing out today. One is an alcohol gel stove, and I forget where I got this guy. I've been going through stuff lately and kind of getting rid of the old and bringing in the new, or putting stuff away or packing it neatly. And this was one I came across here. This is basically an alcohol gel stove. It's basically a stove that sits on a gel container. This guy had been retaped closed. I didn't know that one of the cans had leaked, as you can tell here. So I still have the lid that will go over it. And I still have one good solid fuel. This is called a survival stove, alcohol gel. Okay. So I'll give you a little look at the box. It's probably, I'm guessing, 80s. Made in Brazil, so yeah. Maybe 80s, early 90s. The other one here is one of these little butterfly wing kind of stove deals that you swing open like this, and it will sit like that, and you'll put your little cube in there. And it came with 6 cubes. Again, gosh, who only knows how old this is. Wing stove. Okay? You can tell that was near something that leaked, but it wasn't this. So, we're going to try these out. I'm going to try the gel stove out first. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water and see if this would be viable in an emergency or disaster situation. All right, so we got it all set up, fairly simple. About the only thing I needed to do was bend out these little tabs, and that one still isn't behaving, that go over the side. We're just going to put a pot with 2 cups of water on here. I have my pot here, and my 2 cups of water in my measuring cup, and the other stove sticking to it. There we go. So we're going to time this and see, let me get my timer up, about how long this takes. Back over there. There we go. Okay, we're on stopwatch. Stopwatch. There we go. So we're ready to go on that. I am going to light it. Now this is gel alcohol in there. I do see it. So it should be okay to light. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, we got flame. Okay, cool. I was wondering because it was so old, you kind of wonder if it's still going to be any good or not. I am going to put the lid on this. Let me grab the lid real quick. All right. So let's put the lid on and let's start this up. Let's see how long something this old takes to boil 2 cups of water. So we're about 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. Turn on. There you go. And you can see it's just starting to get warm now. So this is not exceptionally fast. Would it work in an emergency? Yes. Would it have a good burn time? That's a whole lot of alcohol gel in there. It would have a long burn time, but it won't be quick. So let's keep this going, and I'll bring you back when it's fully rolling boil. All right, we are at 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Stop. We do have a boil. Not a great one, but a boil. Yeah, definitely a very, very slow boiling, longer term stove. But again, in an emergency, as you can see here, 12 minutes and 52 seconds. In an emergency, would it work? Yeah, it would. It's older technology. I always am amazed when I go through some of the older 1980s-ish kind of survival and prepper magazines back then. I have a bunch of them on PDF, and it's always interesting to look through and see, the prices and what people paid and what people used compared to how good we have it now. At least if we're going into some crazy times, we got it pretty good as far as stuff goes. All right, so we got 12 minutes and 50 seconds on that one. Not super fast, but hey, it worked. And I still got a bunch of gel left in there. Probably save that as fire starter. But all in all, pretty darn cool. So let me clean up the mess from this. Let me get rid of this hot water, and then we'll try the wing stove next. All right, so we're all set up with the second one. Now these cubes are pretty much crumbling. I had to dig that one out. It was the best looking one, and it still lost a little on the edge. I had my doubts if this thing will even light, because this is really old. Let's give it a shot. See if we get some fire. Oh, well, yeah. It lit. Trying to light it evenly. So we're going to do our 2 cups of water again. Now, that's kind of advantageous for this one. I'm kind of being wishful, thinking I'll get a two cup boil on it. But hey, well, let's try it and see what happens. Got it on there. The base is a lot more sturdy on this. It's all covered up. And we start our timer. And I'll bring you back when this is done and boiling. If it boils, we'll see. And well, I'm shocked. I'm going to pause it. 6 minutes, 27 seconds. And it's boiling. Again, not a super fast rolling boil, but I didn't really think it was going to do 2 cups. So that's actually pretty darn impressive, and a little bit more to go. There's actually a little bit more on there to go. So that's pretty darn cool. You know, sometimes it's interesting to try out your old gear and see whether it's still viable, whether it's a good option. And, you know, just looking at how stoves have advanced over the years, it's really a shocker to see, you know, we complain now about, oh, that alcohol stove took 4 minutes to boil a liter of water, you know. We complain about stuff now, but we don't realize how good we have it. When, you know, in the days of survival gear, we've got it pretty darn good. So I'm glad I got to test these out. I don't know that I'll be keeping them. They're kind of old. I might give them to a friend to sell. My friend Ed, who I do the show with, the radio show, see if he wants to sell them or whatever. They're kind of cool for a memorial kind of standpoint. And hey, this one actually still works pretty darn good. With a proper new tab in there, it might have even been quicker, but 6 minutes and 27 seconds for 2 cups of water on a little tiny thing like that folds up. Not bad at all. So thanks for joining me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check our links down below. We have our Amazon affiliate store. Again, just click the link and shop as you normally would on Amazon if you're not interested in anything in the store. We do appreciate when you do that. Our freeze-dried wholesaler link. That link will save you 15% on any freeze-dried food you could possibly want. He has everything, and he's got lots of good deals. Stuff has been out of stock. We had an incredibly busy month there last month. So it's been out of stock on and off. But, you know, if you don't see what you want, just wait a day and come back. It'll be there. They run 24/7 now. He's actually in there helping the crew. Steve is actually in there helping the crew pump the stuff out. So there'll be a little delay in shipment, but it's still coming. Below that is our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com. Lots of good deals there. So definitely check them out. And our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining me on Sunday. Stay safe and stay prepared.